Okay, welcome to all of you again. So, my last lecture they are related to problematic soil. We have discussed about the saline soil. So today we have discussed about the alkaline soil. What is mean by alkaline soil? What are the how to form alkaline soil? Then what are the effect of alkaline soil, and what are the reclamation, how to reclaim this alkaline soil. So today we have discussed. So second one most important soil is the alkali soil. What are the formation of alkali soil? So different process we have see that. First one is the salinization. The excess salt collection by chemical weathering of igneous rock and magma collect on a upper surface of soil. Leaching does not occur and they remain on upper surface. Irrigation with salty water. Figure of alkaline soil. We have see that in a figure. What are the actual photographs of alkaline soil? Then second one most important process is the alkalinization. In case of the alkalinization, sodium soluble salts change to alkaline carbonate. They are seen in the reaction. Sodium chloride, they react with calcium carbonate. Sodium carbonate and calcium chloride are released. After the sodium is absorbed on soil colloid by base exchange, then this sodium reacting with calcium carbonate forms sodium carbonate, which is found in alkali soil as a residue of sodium carbonate. Then third one important process in case of the formation of alkaline soil, that is the desalinization. Due to the absorbed sodium on saline micelle, soil remain dispersed. Then extract salty losses lost by leaching, but sodium remain absorbed on soil micelle. Due to dispersed soil particle, soil in longer period makes dense layer in a lower horizon, thus impermeability increases. In case of the desalinization, these three processes are carried out to the formation of alkali soil: salinization, alkalinization, and desalinization. Then, what are the reclamation of saline and alkaline soil? Which are the practices you have carried out to reclaim the saline and alkaline soil? So first of all, the physical and mechanical practices. With the help of these physical and mechanical practices, uh, we have easily reclaimed the saline and alkaline soil. First one is the scrapping of salt. The upper layer salt is dissolved in the soil solution. After dissolving, this water is evaporated. The salt is moved from the upper surface of the soil. So we have easily, with the help of scrapping, you have easily the salt is removed. The surface of the soil is totally removed with the help of the scrapping. Then second one is the washing out the salt. The excess amount of water flowed on this soil, and this salt is totally washed out with the help of drainage system. Then trenching, drainage, then leaching of salt, control of evaporation. So that is the physical or mechanical practices. Second one is the chemical methods. We have add the gypsums. It is the very important part. Gypsum, it is the reclaiming agent. We have used the gypsum. We have adding to the soil. They react with use of gypsum is largest for reclaiming the alkali soil. Micelle, sodium, they react with gypsum. Then their sodium sulfate is leaching out. Gypsum react with sodium carbonate, destroy the soil alkalinity. Then in case of the application of gypsum, we have applied the gypsum in the soil. 12 to 15 ton per hectare is applied in a soil. Application of sulfur also you have used. 2.5 to 4 ton sulfur per hectare we have adding to the soil to reclaim the reduce the soil alkalinity. Then also use the iron pyrite. Then limestone also use, ferrous sulfate also use, and sulfuric acid also use to reclaim the alkaline soil or reduce the alkalinity of soil, also reduce the salinity of soil with the help of chemical method. That is the actual photographs, gypsum treatment effect we have seen in these photographs. That is the untreated or a treated region. Untreated region, we have see that the some whitish layer on the surface of the earth, and they are treated totally clean in this image. Then third one important, biological reclamation. With the help of press mud, we have added the press mud, we have reduced the alkalinity. Then green manures or organic residues also adding to the soil. Then in case of the other practices, growing a alkali tolerant crop, for example like a sugar beet, rice, babul, sunhemp. This crop we have grown on this same field. Automatically these crop are resist to this alkalinity of the soil. Then algae are added to usar soil. Usar, that is the saline soil. They are knowing or nomenclature in the North India. They increase the organic matter in soil. Better crop rotation also used. Dhencha paddy barsim, dhencha paddy barley, paddy barsim moong. These are the crop rotation we have used to reduce the alkalinity or salinity of the soil. Introduction of leguminous crop. We have grow the various types of leguminous crop to automatically reduce the alkalinity and salinity of the soil. So that is the biological reclamation. Use of salt tolerant crop. Also you have using the salt tolerant crop. High salt tolerant crop, medium salt tolerant crop. High salt tolerant crop, rice, sugar cane, oat, sugar beet, sesbania, date palm, bear. Medium salt tolerant, cotton, sorghum, maize, mustard, wheat. Low salt tolerant crop, we have grown that in the soil. Pulses, sesamum, radish, bean, castor, gawa, spinach, pomegranate crop. So different types of crops and varieties also we have grown on this salt tolerant crop or this soil. That is the paddy. Specific varieties we have grown in this problematic soil. In case of, for example, like the paddy, we have grown the Jaya, Padma, K8, Pusa 221. In case of the wheat crop, we have grown the Sonalika, Kalyan Sona variety. Then in case of the mustard, then in case of Kanu Patri, then barley, RS6 and P13. In case of T 163, Jawar, CHS1, Bajra, SYN1 and SYN3. These are the different salt tolerant varieties we have grown on the this problematic soil. So easily we have reclaim or easily we have grow the crop, or you have get the better production of this crop. So